Hello everybody and welcome back to the second episode of my Motorsport Manager career series, where I have just finished the practice session for the first race of the season in the first video, and now we're actually going to be going into the race where I don't have high expectations. I have to be honest. I finished dead last in practice, and this track does not suit my car. My car is very poor on performance. It is the worst car in the division, in the series, so the chances of me getting a good result here are, well, they don't exist. It's impossible, unless 16 cars in front of me retire. Like I say, and the high probability is my cars won't finish the race because their parts are so poor, their reliability is so bad that they're probably going to fail and break down on me. So yeah, don't have a lot of expectations for this race. Ideally, I would like my drivers just to get some laps under their belts, get some experience, maybe improve their own personal stats a little bit from the race, and hopefully look ahead to the next race of the series to start making grounds when we've had a bit more time to develop the car and improve the performance and reliability of components and bits and bobs, that sort of thing. Okay, the setups are a little bit odd, but one of the things I have, I think, done in this one is make sure I'm going to try and copy their setups exactly the same on both cars. Like I discussed at the end of the last video, whilst my car at this moment in time is basically at the start of the season with all the default parts that I start with, there is no performance difference between the cars, so their setups should be identical really on both cars. It's only going to be later on in the season when I've got different parts on different cars that the setups may differ, or if I get drivers which have greatly different driving styles. Okay, just quickly flashing through the grid. The first grid of the series is going to be done on alphabetical, so we're going to start pretty low down the grid, which is a bit bad for us. Obviously after this race we'll be starting races at the front of the grid because we're going to be the worst car and the worst positioned in the championship. So for the next few races after this we're going to be starting right at the front of the grid and then falling backwards, getting swallowed up and overtaken by everyone very quickly, I should imagine. But for now, let's just see what we can do. It's the first race, no to lose, there's 10 races ahead, so a bad result today is not the end of the world. We've still got 9 races to go after this. This is a long, long way to go, and like I say, I've done some good groundwork. I've put in a great designer and a couple of mechanics who are going to bring a lot to the team going forward. In fact, they're going to be far and away better equipped, better spec than my car will be. Oh, Gomez has had a crash on the first lap. Oh my god. He's crashed. What's he done? What's that idiot done? He's broke his front wing. He's run into the back of someone. Well done, Gomez. You're an absolute genius. All you got to do is stay out of trouble in the first few laps. You know, just keep your nose clean. Just drive round. Instead, you're going to have to come in now for repairs, which is going to take a lot of time and demote you. Well, you're already last, so that's not going to be any real issue. And then potentially there's the problem of you getting a drive-through penalty, maybe. In which case you're going to have to come through the pits a second time, which is further going to drop you down the field. And, well, your race is over in a 30-lap race. So unfortunately for Gomez, he's not at the races today now. He's already out of contention for anything. He's going to be last. He's going to be dead last. Who's that coming into the pits? That is Tang. Hang on a minute. Tang. That name rings a bell. Did he crash into me? No, he's actually pitting. No, that's my guy. No, Tang did a drive-through, didn't he? He caused the collision. He crashed into Gomez. I've probably been a little bit harsh on Gomez. A little bit unfair on him. Tang was the culprit in the crash. That's something that is quite weak in the game, I do have to say. The amount of time that... Oh no, Anthony has crashed. Anthony's crashed out. Oh no. Well, she's brought out a safety car. That's potentially going to put Gomez at least back on the end of the field. He's going to be able to catch up and join the back of the pack. Which kind of makes up for the amount of time he's lost. Because, yeah, as I was going to say before Anthony crashed, he got hit, he suffered damage, he's had to come into the pits for repairs, yet the guy that caused the accident gets less of a penalty because his drive-through's a lot quicker than my poor old guy having to sit having his car repaired. I'm not a big fan of that. I think the penalties should be harsher for people who cause collisions. Because they certainly shouldn't. They should lose more time than the poor old victim of the crash. And I can't believe Faith Anthony has crashed out so early in the race. All I wanted from her was to get some laps under her belt. You know, get some experience in the car. And she goes and crashes. Well, that's pretty much convinced me that I need to replace her as my number 2 driver. Or my second driver. I don't actually have a first and second driver. My drivers are equal status. So yeah, she's going to get demoted to reserve driver. She's lucky she doesn't just get fired for crashing so early in the first race of the season. From this moment on, she is dead to me. Now Gomez, I've got some work to do here, although it's a good thing in a way, because now that I only have one car in the race, I can focus purely on him and trying to come up with a strategy that gets him further up the field and maybe gets some kind of result from this race, because I'm not going to have to juggle between 2 cars. The good thing is, he's on the super soft tyre. I don't think no one's pitted behind the safety car. So, he's pretty much made up for that those first lap incidents. And it means potentially I should hopefully make up a few places here. I should overtake everybody who's on the soft tyres, definitely. Because, you know, I should have the pace. I should be driving faster than them. And they're going to need to pit soon. I'm on the fresher tyres. They're going to come in and pit, which will enable me to gain a few more places. Oh, careful, Gomez, don't you crash too. Just take your time. Doing okay. He's doing okay. He's about to catch up with Tang, who crashed into him. So please don't retaliate, Gomez. Just go past him and then get away from him as quickly as possible, because that guy is crash happy. Tang is the Maldonado of the Motorsport Manager world. So we're going to get, hopefully, a few places. Just ease back on your tyres a little bit. We do kind of want them to last a little bit. I know you're churning through them, boss. You're churning through them, but hey, it's a risk. I'm pretty much going to run you on the super soft for the whole race. because there is, in this series, no rule requirement that says you must run both tyre compounds or 2 different tyre compounds in a race. So I can pretty much just run the super soft tyres the whole race and have hopefully a pace advantage over everybody else on the mediums. Okay, I will have to make more stops, but that should be offset by the fact I'm going quicker. Again, I would like a much faster car. Maybe that strategy works at the end of the season when I've developed the car somewhat and I've got better parts and a better speed. But right now, as the worst possible car on the track, running the super soft tyres probably only just about brings me up to the same level as everyone else. It certainly doesn't put me past them. Come on now, get past Tang. He's going to be pitting soon. Oh, careful! He likes to close the door. Go on, that's it. Muscle him. Now, go. Get away from him as fast as you can, because he will crash into you again. I'll tell you what. He's done well. After that first lap incident, breaking his front wing, to come back to 15th place, he's done incredibly well. No part in obviously, thanks to Anthony crashing and bringing out the safety car. She really helped her teammate out a lot there. Obviously, from my perspective, I would have preferred it if she hadn't crashed. At least she took someone else out with her. That's one good thing to think about. She hasn't finished actually dead last. She'll actually get more points in this race than Dreyfus, who, that seems a bit unfair as well, because she crashed first and he ran into the back of her. Oh well, take it. Some of the rationality behind this game's decisions and thinking are a bit questionable, but hey, on one of the occasions where it works in your favour, take it, don't question it, move on. And Gomez is now in 30th, he's in 11th now, 10th. He's doing well, because everyone's of course pitting, and everyone's going on to new, oh no, looks like they're having a mixture. Some are going on super soft, some are going on to soft again. It's interesting how it's going to play out. I think for me, it's just a case of keep running the super softs while I've got them. If I've got them available and I've got brand new sets of them, keep using them. And there's quite a few cars around me that have got mechanical issues as well. It looks like the little red sort of flashing spanner icon. And like the guy in 9th place, he's got mechanical issues. He's got something wrong with his car. As is the guy behind me in 11th. So, potentially they're going to have to pit soon to fix those issues, or they're going to end up retiring. And suddenly I'm in 6th place. Wow. I certainly did not envision that at the start when Gomez was involved in that crash with Tang. I just hope he can keep going. I just hope the car is reliable. If I see any little red spanner icons, I'm going to have to fix them. Fourth place, wow. Again, quite a few cars still staying on that soft compound tyre option, which means I should potentially be faster than them later on in the race. Trouble is, I'm going to have to come in soon for a pit stop though, because my tyres are about shot. Third place is pitting. Yep, he's in. I'll do one more lap and then I've got to bring him in because his tyres are going to just fall off the cliff else. He's got to come in. My throat, again, is bothering me as I'm trying to talk and do this commentary. Another drink of water for the working man. I don't know why. The last couple of days, as I've been trying to record videos, my throat has just been getting terrible. Does not like talking. So Gomez is in second place. Wow. And there's been a crash somewhere. Yellow flags are out. Okay, so we're in second place. That's not bad. The guy in third has got mechanical problems, so he's going to be pitting. And something's going wrong with the frame rate. There's a bit of a jump there, a bit of a judder. Not sure what that was going on there. Okay, into the pits we come. We're going to get overtaken by that guy. But hopefully we should be out before him because he's going to be repairing his car. Okay, how far back down the field do we fall now? Refueling's gone okay. Tyres, we had a good pit stop. Yeah, no mistakes. We're back out in 12th. 13th. Wow, we went from like 2nd to 13th in the course of one pit stop. On a slightly positive note, the three cars in front of me are going to be stopping quite soon again, which will at least get me up to 10th. I would normally probably consider at this point in the race, normally like fast forwarding it a bit, clicking on the, you know, the little fast forward button, increasing the time, but as Gomez is my only driver, I feel like I have to sit here and manage him. But I am going to step it up a little bit in terms of speed. Now we're at the halfway point and just let him sort of run, because there's not going to be too many developments, I don't think, for the foreseeable future. We are going to catch the guy in 11th though. This stop, I just want him to get the most out of the tyres and go as long as he can do. Ideally then, I would like my last pit stop of the race, my last stint, to be on, again, super soft tyres with plenty of fuel and be able to really push the engine, to really be able to run him attack and overtake, see what we can get out of the race as the other cars go into conservative mode. They start to conserve their tyres and put their engine mode down to low. I could hopefully steal a few positions at the end. 10th place is pitting, we're back up into 10th. That's excellent. We're in 9th. Awesome. I tell you what, Gomez he's exceeding my expectations for this race so far. I thoroughly expected him to be retired at this point, kind of like Anthony. But he's doing well. Okay, he's just got mugged for 2 spaces, but there's not a lot he could really do about that. Those cars are considerably quicker than him. Like I say, he's just got to keep his nose clean, just keep trundling round. He's going to exceed our expectations. He's back up into 8th again because of cars pitting. I tell you what, if we can achieve our sponsor's objective in the first race, we'll have done very, very well for ourselves. hanging on to 7th. He's going to probably lose 7th place quite quickly, I would have thought. Right, we're going to pit him. We have to pit him. His tyres are about shot. His fuel's about at it. We're going to put him on balanced. His part condition's looking a bit suspect, I have to say. That's not going to... I'm going to have to probably bring him in for repairs towards the end of the race. Oh, there's a mistake on the refuelling, even though I went balanced. They cocked up the refuelling. That is not good. Oh, he's got some excess fuel left in the tank. Just push, mate. Just go for it now. He's only going to make 2 places. If we can gain 2 places and hit the sponsor's objective, I'm going to consider that a race victory and almost a championship victory. I really am, because that's going to be phenomenal. I wouldn't have expected to have finished in the top 10 in the first race. Charles retired. That's great. If cars retire, I'm going to gain places from that. That's fantastic. That puts me up to 10th. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh, it's nail biting now. We're getting to the 4 laps remaining. Oh, the 9th place car's going to pit. I'm in the top 10. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh no. No, no, please, no, no engine failure. Please. Please, no engine fail. I can't afford to have the engine fail. Please. Just hang on for 2 laps. Please. Come on. Hang on. Come on, Gomez. Hang on. You can do it. I'm still pushing the car like mad because I don't want to lose 9th place on track. Come on, please do not retire. Come on. Come on. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. He's locked up. He's had a lock up. No. Come on, push. Push. We're nearly there. Yes! We got 9th place. Wow. 9th place. I'm pleased with that result. That didn't look to be on the cards after the first couple of laps, but Gomez has recovered well there. Faith Anthony let me down quite a bit. I'm not going to lie. She's got a lot of explaining to do. How can she crash the car so badly in the opening laps of a race when she's been told to just, you know, just get round, just complete the race, just do the laps. We're not worried about racing at this point. And Tang did get a drive-through penalty for causing that crash with Gomez, so what could have been, if we hadn't have had to made that extra pit stop and repair. But, okay, now we've got to look at all the social media stuff. I guess it could have been worse. It certainly could have been worse for us, you're damn right. Daniela Arano. Why did Gaming for Funsy cross the road to get to the middle? What is he on about? Who is this fella? He's got a terrorist sounding name, that fella has. Channel 6 report that we have found ourselves in the midfield. I won't go that far. We've had one lucky race victory. But don't forget about Gaming for Funsy CWATTYESO. They look like strong contenders. No, we don't. We're not going to be contenders. Again, we took advantage of a safety car and some retirements. We overachieved in that race. But it certainly means I've got to step up and find a second driver. Gomez is good, but he's going to need somebody a bit more reliable alongside him. Faith Anthony's not going to cut the mustard, I'm afraid. I think she's reached the stage in her career where she's not going to get any better at her age. She's not that great to start with, and quite frankly, she's crap. She's dead to me. She can remain as the reserve driver for the season, you know, just to prove that I'm a decent human being, an equal opportunity employer and all that. But I will be looking to replace her. So I need a new driver in quite quickly. Okay, this is the Formula 1 result table. GP2 results table. I don't really need to know about any of that. Here's my results table. And obviously, we got 14 points from the race. Okay, let's have a look then. Mail. Car condition. Faith Anthony managed to take 92% out of the car. Well, thank you for crashing it, love. It's a write-off, basically. How do you feel? Fairly happy? Performed decently, finishing 19th. What are your thoughts? She did not perform decently. She crashed. Merely average. There wasn't really an answer there I wanted to give. Boateng was hit by Andre Gomez. No, I think it was Bo was at fault. He was given the penalty for it. How do I answer this question without offending my drivers? But also potentially bigging up my chances of signing. I'm answering these questions wrong. I'm going to absolutely destroy the morale of my own drivers here by talking about potential replacements. In press interviews, I shouldn't do that. And we've signed out mechanic. Yes. So goodbye, Homer Roseninga, or whatever your name is. You are gone. You've been replaced. Eve Harding is in the team. She's got some pretty meaty stats on her, and once she gets in that staff centre, she's going to get even better. So in the next couple of races, she's going to be fantastic. She's going to be a highly valuable member of staff. She's going to be one of the best, I think, in the division, in the championship. I think staff-wise, we're going to have staff that are far better than our team standing. Our designer and mechanics would be better suited at more competitive teams, definitely. But it gives us a chance to quickly become one of those more competitive teams. We've got some sponsors offers. Again, there's not really anything I want to take here, is there? Maybe the boss one, just to get it out of the way. It's only 4 races. Again, I'm not sold on it. There we go. Here we got Shadow. Marlboro, 10 races, £1 million up front, 75,000 a race. I'm going to take that one. Again, you can't turn your nose up at £1,000,000 up front. Definitely not. Okay. They've snapped up a driver. Astrid Oberg, who's not that great. Okay, mechanic says the cars are repaired. That's nice. They can get back to work then on their performance and reliability stuff. We finished scouting on another driver, have we? Enrique Lara. Ooh, she's a good driver. Wonder Kid, mercenary, overtake specialist. Oh, she's a paid driver as well. That is exactly what I want. And look at her potential. 4 and a bit stars. Oh, I definitely want to sign her. I definitely want to sign her. She's going to cost me quite a bit of money, I'm guessing. But then her sponsors are going to pay me the majority of that money back. So yeah, let's sign her. She can replace Faith Anthony very easily. And I still get to keep my female driver lineup, which is great. You know, equal opportunities and all that. She's going to be better than Gomez. That's the only problem. Her potential is 4 and a bit stars. That is awesome. She could honestly, if she develops and gets her nose down, or gets her head down, sorry, and develops into that potential, she could be my main driver for many years. She could see me right through to the top division. She's not so good. Not very smooth. The cornering's terrible. And she doesn't like driving at a home Grand Prix. Sorry, Ellie Marsh, you are not going to be signed by me. I'm going to do some more scouting on a couple of the other drivers, I think. But yeah, Enrique Lara. Oh, I'm liking her. Prospects, very, very good. Very, very good. Part improvements, yeah, not going to worry too much about that. So I think this is a perfect point to bring the episode to an end. Thank you all again for watching. You know what you need to do now. Hit that like button. Leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all again soon. You've been a great audience.